About to premiere a video on YouTube. It is Thursday morning. I'm sure by now you guys have realized that I have switched my upload schedule. Oh, promiscuous. I'm sure you guys have figured out that I have switched my schedule back to Tuesday, Thursday uploads just because I'm getting more pregnant. It was getting a little intense, the 3 uploads a week, but I know you guys support me and are happy when I upload once, twice, 3 times a week, so it's no big deal. But yeah, we're back down to 2 times a week. But yesterday, I had all these plans for this video, you know, to vlog and speak about different stuff. And then I just got so sick. And now I have to clean all of my sheets and stuff because I was sweating so much and I was so hot and my fever got up to like 99 degrees? 99 degrees? Is that what you call it? Yeah, so I just rested the majority of yesterday, but I'm gonna get to that good stuff, I promise. If you show up every time I make an upload to premiere it with me, you're gang, and I love you. Thank you. And here on this channel, we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. So I think that this video has a super long intro because I did a lot of filming prior to. So if you like seeing a little bit of my life in the intro of these videos, go ahead and let me know down below. I just don't think I'm quite exciting enough, or that I even have the capacity to make videos that are just vlogs. And I want to always make sure that my content is giving you value. So I don't know if I'll ever be the type of person to just make vlogs, but I do want to share my lifestyle with you guys sometimes because I feel like a lot of us would be friends in real life if we had the opportunity to. So it's fun to show you guys what I'm doing and how I live. And if you resonate with that and relate to that, now we know. Where we should have left off was me beginning to journal and script. And that is what this video is ultimately about. I'm going to talk to you about my perspective about journaling versus scripting, what the difference is, because that is a question I get very often on this channel. And yeah, also, thank you for 60,000 subscribers. I can't believe I'm saying it. Thank you. Thank you. I have been YouTubing for so long. I've been YouTubing since high school. I used to do covers on my guitar in high school, which was over 10 years ago. And I've had different YouTube accounts, but this is definitely the first account that I've taken seriously and that I've been consistent with and that I saw something for myself in. So I don't want you guys to think I have like all these other accounts with just as many videos, because that would not be true. That would be a lie. But I've been YouTubing for so long and now I have 60,000 subscribers. So who are just awesome, and you guys see me and you still like me. So thank you, and thank you for being here, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for commenting and supporting and just letting me love you and loving me in return, because that's all I want to do here. So yes, let's get into the video now. So if you've been on this channel for a little while, you know that we talk a lot about scripting. A question that I get often is, what's the difference between scripting and journaling, and how do you feel about journaling? And if you have asked me this, or if you are the type of subscriber who likes to go through the comments and read, you may have seen that previously I have said that I do not support journaling. I don't think that journaling is the best use of our energy. And I want to explain that stance because I feel like I have recently gotten to a place where I have the emotional capacity to journal. So I'm going to be very honest about some things as we go forward. When I said that I don't feel like journaling is a good use of our energy, I was coming from a place where I have experienced deep mental, physical, and sexual trauma in my life. So I would find that when I would journal, you know, the memories, the top layers of the memories would come. And as I would continue to journal, I would just get deeper and deeper and deeper into the memories, to the point where when I was done journaling, I didn't feel, not only did I not feel better, I felt more lost than I did before. And it's kind of, for me, it was like a mental time machine. I would finish journaling and I would find myself back where I was before. Even if logically I knew that it was something that happened in the past, my anxiety wouldn't allow me to understand my personal power in moving forward. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only person that that happens to. And I am a big believer in understanding your story, knowing your story, and then deciding where you want to go, you know, not ruminating. So that's the perspective I was coming from, and I still do hold that perspective. Depending on what you've gone through in your life will determine whether journaling is good for you or not. But I will not recommend it on my channel because I believe that a lot of people have gone through deeper trauma than they actually even really understand. So until you understand your trauma and you're able to take away the emotional vibration from it, until you're able to do that, I don't think I will be endorsing journaling on this channel. All this to say, in the past few weeks, I have been drawn to journaling. And it's 2020, and the last time I've journaled before 2020 was in 2014 when I was in my first marriage. And I was suicidal and just not happy with my life. And when I journaled, that's what I would talk about. And I would say that I went to journaling in that time because I did feel like it slowed the thoughts down. Like when I felt like I was getting to the point where I did not know why I wanted to continue going on, I feel like journaling helped me just look at the words, look at what I was thinking, and kind of bought me some time. But thankfully I made the decision to end the marriage and change my life and all that stuff. But I didn't touch a journal after that point for 5, 6 years. So 2 weeks ago, I felt drawn to journaling and I enjoyed the experience a lot. And my first entry to that journal was I haven't journaled in 6 years because the last time I did, I was suicidal. And I was able to reference 6 years ago without becoming emotional at all. The thing is, we can't force the timeline of our healing. I know some of you may say, how are you a law of attraction expert? How are you a law of attraction coach and you can't even face your emotions enough to journal? And to that, I say, we are all at different places on our journeys, and we cannot rush our emotional healing. Even though I wanted to say I got over my first marriage in a year or 2 years or whatever, I don't decide that. I don't decide how fast or how quickly my brain heals and makes new neurotransmitters. I don't control that. But when it does happen, you not only do you feel it, but you know it. You know that that's a past life. You know that you can reference any part of that time and not revert back to those emotions. And life's a celebration because I don't know if I ever saw myself journaling again before the past few weeks. And I'm so grateful that I was inspired to pick up my journal because now journaling feels really good. So I want to talk to you guys about how I journal, just in case you are at this place where you've healed your trauma, or maybe you were raised to take your hardships on face head on and you don't have much trauma because you have been rolling with the punches all throughout your life. We're all different. We've all been raised differently. We've all seen things differently. But some people have journaled their whole lives and have never had a problem. So whatever side of the fence you are on, I would like to just tell you how I journal. So the first thing I do when I journal is I do a vibe check. Before I write anything down, I sit with myself and I say, how do I feel? And why do I feel this way? If I'm annoyed, if I'm aggravated, if I'm upset, if I'm feeling claustrophobic, if I'm feeling anxious, I identify it in my body. And then I say, when did this start in the day? And why do I feel this way? And that allows me to have inspiration to start journaling. Of course, I'm sure you can see how, if your daily vibrational dips are attached to your trauma, you can see how this could go left very quickly. I'm gonna keep stating, journal if you're ready. This is not me endorsing journaling for everyone, because personally, I do feel like journaling is very, very introspective, and if your subconscious is open, you can get down to the root immediately, but sometimes we're not ready for that. So I do a vibe check, see where I am, and identify why I'm in that place. And that inspires me to start my journal entry. And, for the past few entries, I've only done 3 or 4, but for those past 3 or 4 entries, it's been beautiful. I start with the vibe check, and then I start with where I currently am. And some days it's really high, and then because I'm excited, because I make myself some coffee and I put my books out and I put some music on and I start to journal. So when I get to the journaling, my vibration is very high. But some other days I'll be kind of in a meh place, and I'll write about it. I'll write about why. And the thing about trauma and the thing about evolving through trauma is, even though you can take away the emotional vibration of it, sometimes our trauma, or the people who have traumatized us, are still in our lives. Sometimes we forgive and we allow people to still be in our lives. So sometimes situations will still be attached to our trauma, even though we're not emotionally attached, if that makes sense. So that being said, so on some days when we approach our journals, we are going to have specific situations that affect us on a deeper level, even though it's not this whole emotional breakdown. We're just a little more sensitive, So whenever I come to my journal in that place, I find that not only is it an opportunity to just talk about what I'm feeling, but it's an opportunity to fast forward the growth, because like I said, we're not in this place where we're having traumatic PTSD flashbacks anymore. Instead, we're just observing why, we spoke to someone a certain way, or why our patience was so short in a certain situation, or why we might be anxious at the thought of something. Journaling allows us to look at our immediate life situation and just figure out why we're reacting certain ways to certain events. And because we're journaling the same day, we're able to do it like right after it happens when our memory is still clear. And that's really powerful. So I do a vibe check, and then I'll write a page or a page and a half about how I'm feeling. And usually by the end of the journal entry, my vibration's higher than when it started. And that was never my intention when approaching journaling. I said when I jump back into journaling, it's going to be not hard, but it's going to be real. It's going to be real. That was what I just thought was going to happen. And instead it turned into just another exercise to raise my vibration, which so grateful, because I feel like you really have to do internal work for journaling to raise your vibration. Now, on the days where journaling does not raise my vibration so high, like let's say we did talk about some of that more emotionally sticky stuff. It doesn't get us to a horrible place, but it can take our minds to we can go to a place of our mind that doesn't really serve us. Let's just leave it at that. After journaling, I will script. And what scripting is, I have a whole video about how I teach it, but what scripting is journaling from the place of your best self. Who am I? What am I doing? When is it? As in, did something huge and amazing just happen, or is it a specific time of day? Where am I? Am I in a specific city? Am I in a specific restaurant or, national landmark? Like, where am I? And then the why is why all of this lights me up. And then by the time I'm finished scripting, I'm like on cloud 9. So I will script after journaling just in case there are some of those sticky emotions left over, in order to, one, realign with the person that I am learning how to become, but also instilling faith in myself. Because if we journal and our vibration lowers and we start to think, hey, maybe life isn't that different, scripting right afterwards can help us instill that faith of, this is what I am mentally doing so that my life evolves in this direction. And I know it's possible, because if it's in my mind, if I am able to see it in my mind's eye, it is already real. So I know that this is possible and this is the life that I want. So what I've been doing is journaling and then finishing up with scripting. But today I just journaled and I was like, I want to make this video. So here I am. I feel like I've been talking a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I still can't believe that there are 60,000 reality vendors out there. I am so overwhelmed and so proud of you and so grateful that you are here. And I thank you for your presence and your love and your energy and your attention, because I'm not entitled to it, so I'm grateful that you're giving it to me. Oh goodness, if you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up so other people on YouTube know that it is valuable. If you would like me to expand on anything that I've talked about in today's video, just let me know down below in the comments and I will be happy to expand on this in a future video. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click the notification bell so that I always do this. I was doing so well. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I come out with new videos, and so that you can become a reality bender yourself and join the Bendy Bunch. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I'll see you next upload. Bye.